Hi there, this is David Dyer again, and today our subject is leaven. Jesus says that we should beware of the leaven of the scribes and Pharisees. And then he explained that the leaven was their teaching. We should be careful and beware of their teaching. So I'm not sure exactly what the scribes and Pharisees were teaching, but today we have a similar situation. Who were these scribes and Pharisees? They were the religious leaders. And today we have religious leaders, many of whom are running churches. They have their own church. However, there's sort of a catch in this idea of running a church. If you're going to have your own church, you want to have members. And if you want to get members, you want them to feel good. You want them to be comfortable. You don't want to say or do anything that's going to scare them away. So the tendency is to tailor your message. What is leaven? Leaven is yeast that you put in flour or some kind of dough to make it rise, to make it puffy and soft and tasty and easy to take. So this is the danger of today's teaching. Anything that makes the gospel soft, puffy, and easy to take is suspect. It's very likely that it is leaven. It is a truth that has been leavened. I'm not saying there's no truth in it. What I'm saying is that it has been adulterated. It has had the solidity taken out of it. It is a truth that's been diluted. Many people would like to take the hard parts out of the gospel, the difficult things, the things that men don't like to hear, such as we need to carry the cross, which means we need to die. Our self-life needs to die. This is something painful, difficult, and uncomfortable. Then there's the idea that we need to become a servant, the idea that we need to humble ourselves and serve others. Then there's the fact that Christianity, real Christianity, involves suffering. It involves persecution. It involves difficulties. These are things people don't want to hear. They want to hear everything good, everything's wonderful. Jesus wants to bless you. He wants to make your life great. He wants to solve all your problems. Well, this isn't exactly true. Of course, God can bless you. He can help you with your problems. But His goal is not this. His goal is to make you into His image, to transform you to be like Him. And it just so happens that many sufferings and difficulties of life are important for you to arrive at this goal. God is looking not at your situation today, but at your future. His love is allow things to happen in your life which can be painful and difficult for your eternal good. Another thing that leavens the gospel that people like to say is that the future is bright. The rapture will happen before the great persecution. Before anything bad happens, God will catch us away. Beware. Beware of the leaven. Beware of the puffy, soft, comfortable teaching. Another thing that many people like to avoid teaching or don't teach is that there can be negative consequences when we stand before Jesus at His coming. If we are rebellious and disobedient, there can be negative consequences. And many Bible teachers, many church leaders like to avoid these subjects. Like people to think that once you say the prayer, once you receive Jesus, it's all roses. It's all good. There can be no further negative consequences. But if you read the Bible carefully, you will see that this also is not true. We need to have the fear of God. The leaven of the Pharisees is to take away this fear, to take away this reverent respect for God, so that we don't walk carefully and reverently before Him in obedience. The leavened teaching is that this is not necessary, this is not that important. We're all forgiven, and we're all going to heaven, and very soon Jesus will whisk us away before the bad things come. Brothers and sisters, beware. Don't swallow this teaching. Don't feed on this puffy, soft, gooey Christianity. It's not really true. It's only partially true. And it will lead you to a situation in which you neglect the fear of the Lord and you don't walk in reverent respect before Him, so that when He comes, you will be ready. Also, this kind of teaching does not prepare people for difficult times, for suffering. It doesn't explain to them why such things are necessary. And so when difficult times come, they're offended. They fall away. They don't want to walk with Jesus anymore because they've been taught something diluted, something soft and easy. And when Christianity is not soft and easy, then they give up and fall away. Beware of the leaven of the scribes and Pharisees. Beware of the leaven of the religious leaders today. If any of you would like to look into this subject further, I would like to recommend our book titled Thy Kingdom Come. These books are offered freely without any cost to you. We'll even pay the postage. So just go to our website, agrainofwheat.com, and fill out the form to order a book. It will arrive at your house. It may take a while, but we hope it'll get there. Amen. May God bless you.